answer lies in the heart of battle.
King of Iron Fist Tournament.
Mugen TV versus Corner.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Hey guys, it's MugenLord here, and I'm back again with another video. Before I begin, I just want to thank you guys for checking out my previous video that I uploaded like a day or two ago. It's called Real Talk, and I really appreciate the feedback. It really helped me out a lot, and I'm glad that that video I was able to pretty much let you guys know what I've been up to, and I've been very transparent with you guys. And I'm glad that my video was also able to inspire you, motivate you, and able to connect with you guys. I didn't know that there's a lot of you out there who've been experiencing the same thing I've been experiencing, or close enough to it, and that you're not alone in this at all. Whatever you going through in your life, you're not alone. All of us in this together, and I appreciate it. This YouTube channel is like pretty much a family to me. I really appreciate you guys coming through, leaving comments, leaving your feedback, joining the Discord channel and everything. So if you haven't checked out that video, I advise you to check it out. And I'm planning on doing some other real talk topics later on. So if you guys are interested in seeing more real talk topics that I should bring up, definitely let me know in the conversations below. So let us dive right into this. So in this video, you can see in the title and the description and the thumbnail, is pretty much me saying that, hey, I want to get better at fighting games. If you guys have been following me for some time now, then you guys definitely would know that I haven't always started out playing fighting games at all. Like, I play them like casually here and there, but my background is definitely in role-playing games, RPGs, like Final Fantasy, the Tales series, you just name it. RPGs, that was my specialty. Like, give me a controller, give me an RPG, and I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it to death, and I'm gonna try to 100% it and everything. That's just the type of player, type of gamer I was when it came to that specific genre. But later on, fighting games has been something that really, like, I guess you say, clinged on to me, and I think that Mugen is very responsible for that. Mugen was the driving force and the factor that really pushed me into fighting games. Now, Mugen is not an accurate depiction on particular fighting games. Like, you have your different versions of Street Fighter characters, you got your Marvel characters, you have your Arc System Work characters, then of course you have your DC characters. But mechanically, most of the characters don't really fight like doesn't reflect their traditional counterpart and the games that they traditionally come from. Because with Mugen, you're able to create the type of characters that you want and take existing characters and just add all kinds of shenanigans to them and everything like that. So, but it still ushered me into fighting games and made me enjoy fighting games a lot, and especially when Street Fighter 4 had finally released back a few years ago. I jumped into Street Fighter 4, and it really did open my eyes that I really wasn't good at fighting games. And the thing about Street Fighter 4, it opened my mind to the whole concept of how fighting games is pretty much played. I never knew anything about zoning, footsies, spacing, pressures, rush downs, grapples. I didn't know anything about the jargon or just the science behind it until I started playing Street Fighter 4. And at that time, I also wanted to get better, and it also revealed to me that playing with a traditional controller for especially like games like Street Fighter, like 2D fighting games, wasn't the way to go for me. I just couldn't get it together with a controller. And then I pretty much converted over to pretty much arcade stick, the Obsidian, and I wound up buying tournament edition sticks ever since then. And I haven't looked back when it comes to 2D fighters. So arcade sticks has been my controller preference, my controller of choice and everything like that. But as I started going back to college and my life had become much more busy and I had more obligations, RPGs was something that I couldn't really invest my time into, because RPGs require a lot of your time and everything. So fighting games was something I was able to pick up and play and put down and go back to my studies, or put down and attend other obligations and responsibilities. So I enjoy just playing fighting games. So now it kind of like my channel had evolved from not only just from Mugen, but it's evolved into fighting games in general. I cover Street Fighter, I cover Tekken, cover, you know, Arc System games like Guilty Gear XR and Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, you name it. I just been doing it in Smash Brothers. Some of you know, don't think Smash Brothers is a fighter, but I do. But even cover Smash Brothers and everything. So in this video, I'm determined. I decided I wanted to do something quite different. I'm starting in the fall. You know, the fall's coming up. We have September, pretty much next week. So I decided that, hey, I want to get better at fighting games. Now, what fighting games I want to get good in, or at least try to attempt to become competent in. I have a whole list of them. Which games I'm going to tackle first, that I don't know. But I think in September I have an idea what the first game may be. So I decided that, hey, right now Tekken 7 is really killing the game in the FGC. Tekken 7, the Tekken franchise have really earned it. Capcom has been really slipping up with their Street Fighter titles and just their fighting games in general, and Tekken has really been showing that, hey, that we're the best, you know what I'm saying? And Evo really showed it with the turnout of entrants, also with the seasons, season 3 coming up and everything. And Tekken has just been wowing everybody, and it's been pulling in new players and then welcoming, you know, new players to the FGC and everything. So I figured, say, why not September, that I learn for the month of September some Tekken 7. Now, what character I'm going to play in Tekken 7, I already figured that out. I like to learn Julia, because Julia was my main back in the day, especially in Tekken 3. And I haven't bought any of the seasons at all, like DLC characters for Tekken 7. So I'm definitely gonna be picking up Julia. I'm gonna purchase her, probably purchase a couple other characters, or just get the complete seasons and stuff like that, just to have the full roster, the current roster for right now. But I decided that, hey, why not pick up Julia and learn from the ground up. This is going to be very hard, and it's going to be a rough journey for this month. I know you can't learn a game in a month, but I want to make this entertaining, not just for, you know, you guys, but I also want to make it enjoyable for me. And I also want to produce a variety of content and everything. But in the month of September, there's going to be some Tekken 7 content, and I'll be playing as Julia. I'll be uploading videos of my progress and what I've been learning with the character. Be going online, playing some ranked matches and everything. And also I'll be doing some live streams of Tekken 7 as well. Hopefully get a chance to play with you guys, and hopefully I also get some pointers, some tips from you guys who are already playing Tekken 7 and wouldn't mind showing me some of the, you know, show me the ropes, you know, show me the mechanics and everything, and, you know, just give me some tips and some advice on how to approach playing this game. But I do want to spend the whole September playing Tekken 7, and I hope you guys will enjoy the ride and enjoy the content. Now, as far as October is concerned, I'm considering maybe October is going to be the month of Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, or Under Night in Birth. Not sure yet. I'm gonna choose between one of those Arc System games. And then I think to close out the year in December, I may go with Street Fighter 5 and boot that up. And I know a lot of you guys have walked away from Street Fighter 5, but I'm not gonna lie, Poison and the what's her name, Lucia, they look like their gameplay looks really interesting to me. They look fun, so I definitely want to try both of those characters out. And I want to try Kage too as well. So I think those are going to be the games for this that's going to be for now into the end of the year, going into 2020. Now, I'm not going to say that I won't stream any other fighting games, because lately, I don't know, I've been on this DC kick lately. I've been watching Justice League and everything, and all the Justice League movies, the animated movies, and I don't know, I've been craving some Injustice 2 as well. So hopefully maybe I'll throw in some Injustice 2 in the mix and trying to learn that game as well. But that's pretty much the game plan that I have for this. So September, I'm gonna learn Julia. I'm gonna hit the labs, try to learn some of the combos with her, and try to at least learn some juggles and everything before I head online to make a fool out of myself. I'm maybe gonna do some arcade mode just to go through with the character, get used to how the character work, and how the character, and how the character function, how to get used to the mechanics before going online playing actual players and everything. So I'll definitely be uploading a progress report probably once a week. I think that's what I'll do. I'll definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below about that. I may do a progress report once a week about, you know, how far I've progressed so far with the character, you know, what I've learned with the character, and I've gotten better, you know, in the rank matches, you know, as far as my win-loss ratio and everything. So I think it's gonna be pretty fun. I think it's gonna be pretty challenging. So it pretty much puts me on a schedule into, you know, playing the game. And also I'm on Discord, so a lot of you guys who are already on Discord get a chance to have access to me as well, to be able to, you know, spar with me, you know, show me the ropes, destroy me, so I can be able to get a chance to, you know, get better at the game. You know, I learned, like I said, you know, losing, when you losing in a fighting game, you learn a lot, you know, and about your mistakes, what you need to work on and everything like that. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I've been thinking about this for some time now. When it came to this, it was only a matter of time that I'll bring it and approach it to you guys about this. And I definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. This is a good idea. Would you like to see me continue like something like this, you know, progression with fighting games and different fighting games each month, and then we cycle back around, you know, back to that game, to the first game that I started with, which is Tekken, and then vice versa. So there's a lot of fighting games coming out. Grand Blue Fantasy versus next year, so I'm looking forward to that. I haven't picked up Mortal Kombat X yet. I'm not sure if I ever will. I mean, the new combat pack came out and everything, but I haven't really made a video about that and gave you my reaction or my opinions on it. But I'm not sure if I'm going to pick up Mortal Kombat or not. I'm not sure. But that's pretty much wraps up this video. Definitely let me know in the comment section below if this is a good idea. Would you like to see me do something like this with fighting games? Because I don't know. I really want to get better at fighting games. I really want to become competent at them, especially when it comes to like the Arc System games. Dragon Ball FighterZ is a really stressful game for me. Blast Blue Cross Sad Battle is very stressful. Just Arc System games in general. I'm afraid to touch Guilty Gear XR Rev 2, but I really want to play that as well and get better at that too. So definitely let me know if you enjoyed this video. Please leave some suggestions in the comment sections below, because all kinds of feedback with this new type of method of learning how to play fighting games. I'm working it, you know, I'm tweaking it the best way I can to see what works, what doesn't work. But I definitely need your opinions, because feedback is very important for this channel, and also how I deliver this content to you guys. And if you want to be notified for more updates on my progression in fighting games, make sure you hit that bell to be notified. So this is MugenLord signing off. See you Game Fiends later. Peace out. It looks like you reached the end of the video. Well, while you're at it, check out some of my other discussion videos by clicking on the annotations below, and don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms to stay up to date with future content. Signing off.